Sudhanshu from the ChainTrain team. Today, AI models are often black boxes. We have no proof of what dataset they were trained on, whether the dataset was modified, or how the dataset model evolved over time. This creates major risks around compliance, trust, and safety, especially as regulations like the EU AI Act demand verifiable dataset provenance. We have been seeing researchers and news all around that AIs are black boxes and they're pretty mysterious. We don't know what's the transparency behind those data sets that are used to train LLMs. Big companies, corporates, they try to get the data from whatever way possible without anyone's consent. We don't even know the LLMs that we use today are even got the data set ethically and legally. So what's the solution? The solution is ChainTrain. ChainTrain solves this by providing verifiable dataset and model lineage. Datasets cannot be secretly modified. Now we ensure also models can prove exactly which dataset version they were trained on. Every version, whether datasets or models, is connected by an immutable lineage graph. I'll come to this later. Let's go to the architecture review. This is the brief architecture review of how ChainTrain works. User basically can upload or download the dataset from from our dashboard. After uploading the dataset, the backend processes datasets, computes Merkle roots, and generates the proofs. Uploads the dataset, raw dataset on the Walrus blockchain. And now the metadata, which includes Merkle roots, blob IDs, lineage links, and the zero knowledge proofs, which are computed by the backend, are committed to the Sui blockchain. Now, the, the AWS micro enclaves, now which are running the LLM training code, can download the dataset from the Walrus, train the model, give us the trained LLM outputs along with the certifiable proof. Nautilus helps us in certifying this whether this trained LLM was trained on this dataset or not. Now, ChainTrain displays everything through transparent dashboards, dataset models, and full lineage. Let's go to the dashboard and just let's upload a dataset. Let's give it authentic new to text and upload. Now, the file is being chunked into various pieces, uploaded to Walrus, along with generating Merkle truths, zero knowledge proofs, and the metadata is being registered in Sui. Now we can see this data set in the dataset section, authentic new to, along with all this metadata. Now, if you want to train a model, let's say with the authentic new to dataset, you can train the model in the secure enclave, which is running in our AWS Nitro host. This helps in training, and we got the model with ending with 2395.pt. Now, if you want to verify the provenance, whether this particular model is being trained on authentic new to dataset or not, we'll just try to upload this file again, authentic into dataset, and verify the provenance. Yeah, the verification passed. But what if someone wants to maliciously uh, change the authentic dataset, the malicious dataset to authentic dataset 2? Now, let's try it out. Whether if the name is same and if it passes through, it should not. Yeah, the verification failed because the name doesn't matter, the contents matter. And as we have changed the contents in here, we have changed the contents from authentic dataset 3 to authentic dataset 2, which is actually not the case because this is trained on authentic dataset 2. So this is bound to happen. Now, if we see in this lineage, the base model which is running the current enclave in the EC2 instances, that's basically helps in training the model. That's the base model, and that is trained with the help of the authentic neuro dataset. And this is our newly trained model ending with 2395. We also have a governance section which helps gives us the single pane dashboard of how many datasets are verified and what models have how many models have lineage and with proofs or not. So basically, ChainTrain helps AI development transparent, auditable, and trustworthy. Today, there is no way that we can know that if this model is being trained on a dataset or not. But now ChainTrain helps in doing that. ChainTrain makes AI datasets and models provably trustworthy. Thank you.